if you want to call them punchlines or jokes, that's fine. She lets them arrive. Restraint is the key to deadpan. It's not always what Jaime French does. It's what she doesn't do is where her brilliance lies. Because doing deadpan, if you know what I mean, deadpan humor, the restraint that it takes to communicate that level of humor is literally an art and a science. Now, you'll hear in the industry people say like, oh, she threw that way a line, or he threw that line away. Yes, but there is a brilliance to throwaways. And Jaime French understands this. And I think it's natural to her. So when I say even that she gets this and she gets that, I think she channels it. I don't mean to get like weird and gushy and culty, but the woman, so deadpan is impossible. She does it brilliantly. Her timing is impeccable. The little nanosecond pauses that she takes, and then she's not calculated about her work. But these pauses come so naturally to her. Yes, she has brilliant editing. Yes, she does have a staff that helps her. But she sits around 26 hours a day coming up with content. Why? Let's get to that. Because she has an invisible workload that is beyond your imagination. Content across 5 platforms. I'm not going to name them, but take all the major ones. And she's on them. And she's creating different varieties of content brilliantly. Okay, and you want to go into what's brilliant? In skits, sketch comedy, monologues, silent comedy. I can go on. I know what I'm talking about. Okay, like I said, I'm not ranky pulling on anybody, but want to take it outside with the experience of that stage and comedy and what works and what doesn't work and deadpan and timing and la-di-da, right? So she has this invisible workload. You can't imagine. It would take me, even with, read my book, I don't know, like 7 times longer to do what she does in 3 weeks to give us a brilliant film review in a way that I have never seen, maybe since Talk Soup, which was like a brilliant, but that wasn't really reviews. And she even has a show that, she barely has time to do that is like, it's a Talk Soup format and it is brilliant. So where does the brilliance stop? I know this sounds like I'm like a lunatic, but again, when I see talent like this, a bit untapped, even though she's got like 1 million subscribers, I go like, ballistic, like, Barracuda, Great Dane, whatever on it, me. So again, now with this workload, she then also realizes that constant output is not creative. That's industrial. That's industrial. She takes time, whatever time it takes reasonably, because she's expected by millions, by thousands at the very least, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, to put out her content because it's so brilliant. But you can't do that. I know I do a show every day since May. So I have 1,800 videos up, but I just fly by the seat of my pants. You guys know that. How often am I flying off the seat of those pants, right? And then like I'm doing game shows and twisting topics and, I kind of have, I will never understand the YouTube algorithm, nor do I want to, because then I get inauthentic. Again, authenticity, I know. I aspire to authenticity in a way I don't have to, because y'all are just 3 people in my loft, because I've had a relationship, that kind of relationship with cameras since I was 6. In a tree, like, Mountain Dew, drink Mountain Dew. So she understands this constant output is not worth it because she turns out excellent material. I don't even realize if she knows how excellent her material is. Maybe she does. She's touring right now. Thank God. Hollywood. Let's get there on that topic. But yes, she's touring nationally. She's actually coming to Phoenix, I think this weekend. I don't know what I'm going to do, but anyway.